Hello everyone, welcome to Achievers IS classes. Let's begin our discussion on the current events of 17th April 2018. The first issue in news is regarding the observation made by the Supreme Court on a plea filed by religious bodies of the Sikh community to stop the release of the national award winning movie Nanak Shah Fakir. The Sikh religious bodies argued that the movie, having a human characterize the role of Guru Nanak, is against their religious ideals, while the court observed that it is a violation of secularism for a religion to bar a person from either writing a book or portraying a religion through a painting. Further, the court said that a religion cannot be so adamant that its sole portrayal should be confined to just one book while denying others to render their versions or ideas about religion. In essence, this observation is upholding the right guaranteed under Article 25 of the Indian Constitution, which is the right to freely practice, profess, and propagate religion. We'll further look into this issue once the final judgment of the Supreme Court is out. Till then, let's move on to the next issue, which is regarding the South Asia Economic Focus Report, which is released twice a year by the World Bank. The report highlights that India needs to create around 8 million jobs a year to maintain its employment rate and has projected the country's growth to accelerate to 7.3% in the current financial year. It further projected the growth rate to increase to 7.5% in the following 2 years. Further, the report argues that India had recovered from the withdrawal of the large denomination banknotes, that is demonetization, and the rollout of GST in July 2017. From the film's perspective, remember that the South Asia Economic Focus Report is released by the World Bank and it is done twice a year. Now let's move on to the next issue, which is an editorial regarding the impending vote on the Brexit issue in the House of Lords in Great Britain. As we have discussed in my previous videos, Britain had overwhelmingly voted to exit the European Union, which is popularly known as the Brexit vote, citing economic and political reasons. And the upcoming vote in the House of Lords will decide Britain's future, as various leaders, including the opposition Labour Party leader Jeremy Corbyn, have called for remaining in the customs union for duty-free access to the European Union markets. Because staying in the customs union will limit the loss of trade for Britain with the EU, but sharing the same tariff rates with the European Union would severely limit Britain's ability to negotiate trade agreements with non-EU nations. In this regard, we have to wait and watch how Britain negotiates with the European Union on a soft or a hard Brexit, which could impact even Indian businesses set up in the United Kingdom. Now, let's move on to the next issue, which is regarding the support offered by the World Bank for revitalizing of the natural resources in Meghalaya through a community-led landscape approach. The Meghalaya Community-led landscape management project is designed to support the state's three tribal communities, namely the Khasi, Garo and Jaintia, in managing its forests and natural resources through the customary laws. This is significant because the forests in Meghalaya were designated as unclassified forests in the state records and for the most part do not receive any technical or financial support from the state institutions. Therefore, the recent loan agreement signed with the World Bank will help in various interventions in soil and water management because water bodies, rivers and springs are considered common property like forests and managed by traditional tribal institutions in Meghalaya, some of which are being polluted due to unscientific mining activities. This will empower the local communities to make the best use of their natural resources and accelerate economic growth and the well-being of every community in Meghalaya. With that, let's move on to the next issue, which is regarding the bilateral meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Swedish counterpart. The two sides are expected to discuss on various issues like the long pending free trade agreement between the European Union and India, and innovation partnership in areas of science and technology, skill development, smart cities, clean energy, digitization, and health. The two sides will also discuss the impact of scrapping of the bilateral investment treaties by the Indian government which resulted in drop in the trade and investment between the two countries and take up remedial measures to address the concerns of Sweden. We'll further look into this issue based on the future developments. For now, I call it a wrap on today's news analysis. Do share this content if you like it, and please refer the website for the notes. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.